Oh, decapitated.
I
I
am
just
terribly
noticed.
sorry. It looks as though
That's
your heart was
horrible.
crushed.
It's quite
How
unusual for WoW to do that kind of thing. Hello, everybody. What day is it? It's Friday. Happy Friday. Welcome to another stream. Um, I'm a little bit later today. That was kind of by accident. I was meant to go live at 2 p.m. my time, but we made a last minute decision on what to eat for lunch, which involved reheating leftover lasagna, and it takes so long to reheat it in the oven. We should have just done it in the microwave. Either way, I'm about 20 minutes late, but we have a plan, and it's already been set in motion for today's stream. What we're going to do is spend probably the whole, if not most of the stream, uh, collecting decor from Legion, because there's a big old list on the homebound interface. Am I going to DC instantaneously? No, I'm not. Every class, apart from Evoker, I guess, has an achievement for recruiting 20 troops in their order hall, unlocking every order hall upgrade, finishing their campaign, and unlocking a secret appearance for one of their artifact weapons. So that's a lot of decor if you think that's 4 achievements for each class. So what I've been trying to do in the background, like off stream, is slowly set up as many different classes as possible in their order halls to get the system and the process running so that it's not just like one big task that we have to work through in one go. Um, so for the most part, we're like set up. Have a couple classes that still need some attention. I don't have a shaman order hall right now. I don't even have a demon hunter, so I should fix that. Um, I think everyone else is like ready to go. My druid is finished completely. I've done all 4 achievements on my druid. My monk has now done every achievement apart from the hidden appearance. And now my mage is the next most progressed character in that regard. We're currently just finishing the Legion Full campaign for her, which will then let us unlock our last order hall upgrade. And then as long as we find her hidden appearance, she'll be finished. And then I've got lots of characters who are kind of just at the start of their order hall campaign, just getting started recruiting troops. So I thought may as well spend some time on stream trying to tick off as much of the list as possible, because if we look at Homebound and we go to, I think it's in expansion features, there's all of these. The fastest campaign, everyone's campaign, and then hidden potential achievements. Those are for unlocking a hidden artifact appearance. Legendary research for getting all research done, and raising an army for getting 20 troops. So my dailies currently consist of logging on to basically every class I have, running order hall missions to allow me to recruit more troops, and then spending order resources to get upgrades if I have enough, which I am working towards slowly but surely. I always get lost in this order hall. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're looking forward to your weekend. I don't think I have plans set in stone for this particular weekend. We'll see if we maybe have time for a stream tomorrow or something. See. We need to talk to Ari.
Hello. Good luck.
I'm lost again.
The sun reappears. I will open a portal to Arcanist Rihanna's location. One moment.
I've also done something to help me in the process of getting all of these order halls set up. I just made a new character for one of my classes because in the last stream, I tried to get my current hunter to her order hall, and for whatever reason, she's in a phase where she can't start it. We tried to go there manually, didn't have anything for us. I tried like relogging, didn't work. So I ended up just saying to myself, well, I probably have a better chance by just making a brand new character and putting her in Chromie time in Legion, right? What do I need to do here? Unusual crystal. I'll loot this person. So I have like a level 12 or something hunter, and she was instantly able to get to like starting her order hall campaign, which is good. So I might just carry on with that, because I think on my hunter that's already level 70, she would have to go and do some like Broken Shore stuff first or something, and that just sounded a bit long-winded, so I thought I didn't know if it might be faster to just start fresh. So that's what I've done. I'm gonna have to do that anyway for my demon hunter because I don't have one. I started leveling one in Legion Remix, and I was enamored with it at first, and then I just quickly fell out of love. But now we have Devour a Demon Hunter, so it gives us another opportunity to give it a try. Because if there's a Demon Hunter spec I'm gonna like, it's probably gonna be one that's, you know, not completely melee. I tried it a little bit in the beta, but I didn't really know what I was doing.
No use.
How did you get in here? My research must remain secret. My research dies with me.
Ashtorastinil. The Nightborn shall reign.
I'm not completely in love with this new playlist. It was recommended to me by Spotify. It's okay, I might just turn it down fractionally more. So once we're done with this quest line,
I am listening. What brings you here?
we can spend, I think it's 10,000 order resources into the last order hall upgrade. And then that should be
It is important we use. I will summon a portal.
the penultimate achievement for this character. And we can move on and do
All that I worked for. Gone.
the other characters. I've got a Warlock, Death Knight, Warrior, Paladin. I think all of those are all in the same position of just
Defend.
waiting to get started with the campaign.
We will crush the
My hunter's still a little bit behind because she does need to level. Okay, what are we doing here? Soulstone shield reinforced. Place the Nightborn Soulstone to siphon souls. Do I have to do something with these cats? I don't think so.
You are not worthy of the sun. Burn. You are not worthy of the sun.
Tremble before our strength! Feel.
Burn.
One more souls.
For Dalaran, all that. Well done. Meet me near Lady Remorse's tower, and I will summon a portal. May we next meet. The Sun Reavers. Allow me to open the portal. Archmage. I was
Oh, we're all the way
impressed
on
you
top of
captured
Dalaran. I don't think I've ever been up here.
Catherine Attier within the Nightborn Soulstone. Though employing Catherine Attier's prison to power Dalaran's defenses may not be a long-term solution, I am relieved that the demon's essence remains contained.
Oh, that's all we had to do.
Come, let us return to the Hall of the Guardian.
I feel my experience is
Should be
done, Archmage.
here now.
Never doubted your success.
There we go. We got Aethys, which means we can go back to the Broken Shore. It's very back and forth, this part. And then once that's handed in, we port back to the Hall of the Guardian and we can do our last upgrade. I still haven't figured out this reclamation rig thing in Mechagon. I need to get into a routine of adding that to my dailies of checking if it's available to do.
The Legion stoops to corrupting the Murlocs that call this shore home.
Okay, that's my second Champion of Legion full achievement today, because I did it on my monk earlier. So now we go back. Thank goodness I can TP. And I need to go to the upgrades, who I think is this side. Oh gosh, I'm lost. Where is the... Not the recruiter, not that person. They're on the other side. Yeah, here we go. Not sure if I've got enough.
I am listening.
I don't, but I can quickly transfer some. Legacy, Legion, Order resources. This character is done, so I'm actually going to send all of hers to me now, so I can use this. I don't think it really matters what we choose.
Be careful.
Let's go for that. And then once that research is done, which I think takes 24 hours,
Farewell.
we get an achievement just when we log in, which will then give us... What does it give us? A conjured archive of the Guard, which will be nice. So this character can log out, I think. And then we just move on down the list. So my rogue, I played all the way through Legion Remix. Her Order Hall campaign is done. So she's just recruiting troops and doing her upgrades. She might have some missions complete now that I can turn over, try and get some more recruits recruited. Oh, it's still in progress. I have another bandit that I can use.
My loyalties are my own.
There we go. She's got some ready to pick up, which means I can send more missions.
See you around. How are you? Safe travel.
What brings you here?
We've got a crew of pirates
Fight in the shadows.
Let's get down to business.
and another gang of bandits. I don't really care if the missions fail, because I think you still use a life from your troops, which gets us one step closer to actually recruiting more in the first place. Need to check her upgrades. She should have something available, I think.
Well met.
There we go. Increase the maximum number of bandits, thieves, and pirates you can recruit by 1. That is probably the key the key one for each order hall that I need to remember. Is that? Oh, it's not been researched yet. I was wondering if I could immediately go back to the recruiter and pick up more.
Hello.
Alas. Okay, let's move on. She just has some troops waiting. Maple Flower is done, so I might move Maple Flower to the very bottom. Here's the new character, Aoife. She's level 12, and she's got her artifact weapon, which is good. But now we need to work on the next one. I kind of want to do the slow pokes at the end, so the lower level people. Which means we're going to Scar Rift and doing Warlock stuff, I think. Once this is done, it's gonna give us so many more decor pieces and just tick off a very nuisance thing that we have to do at the moment. So there's no way to speedrun this, if I'm being honest. You just have to do it. Do I have any troops? I can recruit 2 packs of imps, and then I don't think I actually have the second recruiter available. I have to do the campaign a bit more first. I have upgrades. Grants you access to Ritual of Doom. Sure. And then the next one lets us increase our troop recruitment. Okay, so she's got her campaign to do, which involves going to Asuna and also going to Dalaran. I think I just walk out this portal and I go to Dalaran, right? I could also do with fixing this character's keybinds. Create grave dust. What am I looking for?
Hello.
Aged brandy? Or it's an item, it's sitting here. You hear footsteps behind you. Oh. Then can of overheated oil. And a stag blood sample. Oh, I have to take it from the stag.
Calidus found a perfect spot for the ritual. Come, friend, meet Calidus in the room behind the curtains at the place called the Violet Gate.
Down here. So. No, it's above me. Oh no. The Violet Gate. Oh, it's in here maybe.
Yes, friend?
Scrying ritual performed.
Now what? One day I will free myself of your control. And wait, you're not my man. Fine then. Come to Fell Soul Hold if you truly believe you can free me. But if you're not up for the challenge, you'll be joining me in eternal torment.
Calidus knows where that is. The Calidus can help.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Guido. How are you doing? We're just working on some Legion Decor today, which is going to be a lot of different classes Legion Order Hall campaigns.
Move quickly and head down the path.
But that will be okay.
The master
Keeps us
is
busy,
gone and his minions gorge
and it will be
upon
nice
my
once it's
power.
done.
Come, repay this degradation. Introduce them to unfathomable levels of pain. magics and free me!
As for you, treacherous skull, I'll deal with you later. Come to me, servant of Hellfire. Rid me of this uninvited guest.
Cover the path in Hellfire! Don't let that warlock through!
Your persistence will be the death of you. Minions attack!
Do you hear me, mortal? Mephestra imprisoned me at the far side of the valley. Hurry, I sense he is preparing for something
I'm getting prepared. What for? Midnight or something IRL? Will keep asking me how Moonkin feels to play in the pre-patch, and I don't actually have an answer right now.
Stand idle as you
I haven't done
claw
enough.
your way through my minions?
All I really have an opinion on is the fact that Eclipse being a button that I press now feels a bit weird.
Pain is broken to my will. I grow tired of your interference. Die!
I could be getting up to 15 inches of snow on Sunday. Oh.
Enjoy your
Yes,
victory,
preparations are in order then.
warlock. This isn't over between us. It has only begun.
Big food order. Is that part of the preparations? So that you don't have to go out in treacherous weather to get food?
freedom.
You can store frozen food outside.
Mephestrat's magic has diminished my power. Let's depart.
Are we ready to pour a hand in? I think we are. Uh-oh. I'm DCing a lot at the moment. I think it's just instability, which is fair enough. I'm supposed to see Return of the King on Sunday. Oh, at like a viewing at a cinema. Hope you're able to make it. That's Lord of the Rings, right? Pretty sure. I'm not very good at Lord of the Rings, I'll be honest. For the 25th anniversary, I see. That would be nice if you can make it. Suppose if you can't, not that this is like the same, but you can have like a cozy movie night in instead. It's maybe less fun, depending on who you ask. We can spec into Affliction, why not? Don't have any buttons on my bar, but that's okay. We'll take a starter build probably, right? That gives us some buttons. Basically, the plan is to just follow campaign quest lines to the end. Although, to be fair, I might not need to do every single artifact weapon quest line first. I might go to an unlikely ally and just see how far that takes me. What's like the easiest, fastest spec to do legacy stuff in as a warlock? I'm just gonna go back to Destra. True, but it's a top 5 movie for me and I've never seen it on a big screen. Oh, okay. I understand. Well, like I say, I hope you can make it safely. That sounds fun. I'll be honest, I've never watched a Lord of the Rings film all the way through to the end. It's not because I don't like it. I tried to watch it at uni with friends who enjoy it. And I think I was hungover or something and super tired and I just fell asleep. It was a bit too much yapping. Like there's so much talking going on. I don't doubt that they're great films. It just it didn't call to me at the time, but maybe with my having matured and less frequently being hungover, perhaps I will change my tune. Because I do only really hear wonderful things about it, so.
Hey there. You need something? How are you?
I need a bloodstone. Recover Kira's bloodstone. Yeah, I probably would like it, to be honest. Should give it another go.
Hello. Good day to you.
Feed the bloodstone.
Did it even try?
Where are all the demons? One more? What about these guys? There we go.
Hello. Safe
What are the
travels.
other movies in your top 5, Guido, if you had to rate? I'm not good at answering that question because I'm not a massive cinephile. I can give stronger opinions on TV shows.
Hey there. Have a good one.
We are good to go back. Wish I could fast travel to the Warlock place, but I don't think I can. I'll save my Dalaran Hearthstone as well. Oh, I flew into Alliance territory. My bad.
What? Make it quick.
Enter the demon world and rescue the missing council members.
Hellfire beckons.
Good day to you. See you around.
Your power has grown, Kira.
I'm hopeful that this will give us our other recruiter NPC, potentially. Let me grab a mount. It's like some kind of dead horse vibe. She could ride Invincible, to be fair. This one's kind of funky. Although it's kind of Sylvanas themed. Maybe we'll go for the long-horned bleak hoof halbak. That's a mouthful. I've also got her riding the Wild Seed Cradle, which is the mount you can get really easily from Ardenweald, where you're basically sitting in like half of a seed pod. She's a very elegant character in my headcanon, this character.
Mistress is gone. The Dreadlord came for her. Golab tried to help. Golab failed.
Hi Decima, how are you doing?
You have my thanks. I can find my own way back to Dreadscar Rift.
Oh, that was it? See, this is why I don't want to use my Dalaran Hearthstone. I'm gonna have to go back and forth from the Dreadscar Rift so many times. Good, how about you? Do you like the patch? I'm doing okay, thank you. Yeah, I do quite like the patch, if I'm being honest. There's not a huge amount going on right now. The event starts next week, which will be a bit more interesting. But, I mean, I'm kind of just continuing on with housing stuff for the time being. Because we've got more house levels and we've got endeavors.
What is
Um,
I've no
I need to
cards
like
ready on
spend time with my main. I mean a balanced druid. Because obviously every class and spec have had quite big overhauls. I should see how it feels, but I'm kind of procrastinating a little bit. Have you been playing the pre-patch so far?
Together we will destroy the Burning Legion.
Oof. If not counted, slowing increases the mission's time. Can I employ any more troops before I do this? Imp Mother. Oh, wait. Where is my other recruiter? I don't get it. Speak to recruiter Jared. That will do it.
Light be with you. What can I do for you?
There we go. Damn it, this is going to take 60 minutes. Okay, fine. I'll send this mission and see if we're successful. Did it say 90% chance?
Together we will
Yeah, that's going to be
destroy the
fine.
Burning Legion.
You'd like to think. And then I actually don't have enough to do this one. Gosh, how many of these missions are we going to have to do? 5, I imagine. Now we need to do Blackrock Hold. I guess we can do that. Think there's anything else here right now? It's going to be a lot of traveling between objectives for this character. Sadly, I don't play actually, but I like to watch streamers who play it. I want to try it someday when I have storage for it. Fair enough, it takes a big chunk out of your storage, that is for sure. It's a big game. I appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoy. We need to go to... Blackrock Hold is in Valshara. It's like here, even though I can't see it on my map. What games do you like to play if you play any Dosima? Another storage chunker that I enjoy is The Sims. Every now and then I have brief stints with The Sims when I'm feeling creative. Technically, I've played Sims longer than I played WoW, because... gosh, I mean, I was playing The Sims 1, and 2 and 3 and 4, plus, you know, spin-offs and adjoining games that came out on like consoles and stuff. So I've got a long history of The Sims, but at least in terms of The Sims 4, it does take a lot of my storage space. And I don't even have even half of the expansion packs or anything, so heaven only knows. Right now I play Last of Us, Fortnite and The Forest. Sims is nice, so housing suits you. It does suit me, yes. I felt like I had been preparing for this moment my whole life. We've done quite a lot of housing streams recently, but I've taken a little bit of a break from the actual decor to do decor farming instead. Do I care what difficulty this is on? Guess we can do Mythic. Last of Us is nice. I haven't played it. I've seen the series so far, but I know the game is very popular as well. I don't think there's a fast way of me doing this as a warlock. I'm just gonna... I guess I'll Burning Rush to the door. As long as I kill the big NPC. We now get the boss, hopefully. We're going to see now how little I play all of my ults because they're not squishy, but they don't do any damage. So even though this is Legion, if it's on Mythic, I can't one-shot things. It's nice to collect Decor. Yeah, it's a nice cozy activity, very laid back. And it's nice to tick things off. It's been going well so far. I think I'm hiding... I'm not hiding my completed. This makes it look like I've not really done anything. We've 100%ed Classic, Cataclysm, and Mop, and then BFA and Dragonflight. Pretty close to doing quite a few others, but currently we're working on this one that's only 30% completed. Because we've got to do every class's Legion campaign stuff, which I didn't do back then, and I didn't do during Legion Remix either, which... I don't regret it, because I still had fun playing Legion Remix, but certain features that I would have needed for the achievements weren't even available during Remix anyway, so... wrong door. I can't remember if I have to clear this room or not. Is that with your neighborhood? Is what with my neighborhood? Sorry. Currently, I have a guild neighborhood on the Horde side, which was set up by my guild leader. Although currently it looks like most of my guildies don't really care about housing, which is fair. It's like an optional piece of content. The other house I have in the Alliance neighborhood is in a public neighborhood. I don't have any friends or anyone that live in the same one as me. But I think if we check the Endeavor thing, the progress is slowly going up. And given that these last longer than a month, that's a good deal of progress, I think. I'm fairly sure that will easily max out, especially once we're actually in midnight. But my Horde one doesn't even have a active endeavor because my guild leader hasn't set one up. Oh, I can move on. I thought there was more I needed to do. Oh, the endeavors, yeah. You can do as much of endeavors as you want to on your own, but in order to get progress, it's really helpful to have as many people as possible, because I've done quite a lot, and you know, this isn't even all me, this tiny amount of progress up here, so having friends, guildies, whoever joining in will get the bar filling much quicker. And like I say, I think once a season begins, like when Midnight fully launches and people are doing trading in Mythic Plus and like questing and everything, reputation farming, it will just get easier and easier to fill that progress bar. It's kind of like the trading post, if you've seen people play with the trading post, that monthly activity thing where you can get special unique rewards for basically just logging on and playing the game. Speaking of which, I don't think my January trading post is finished. Traveler's log. Oh, it is! I don't even know how I did that. so we can go to the trading post and get my rewards. There weren't very many things I cared too much about on the vendor this month, but that's okay. Have you ever played World of Warcraft, Duzima, like in the past? Thank you for the follow, appreciate it very much.
Guards, hold them off. We must prepare.
And would anything like the classic servers be of interest to you? Because I imagine if you were to just install classic, probably wouldn't demand quite as much storage, but obviously depends on how much you've got and are willing to use. Classic is also very different from what we're doing right now. It's popular though. People really like classic. I'm kind of in between. I'm happy to play retail, I'm happy to play classic. I enjoy them for different reasons.
Fiends, you shall never have our world! Enough! I tire of this. Ravencrest, you worthless husk. 10,000 years have not been kind.
I've never played it, but would like to try. It'll be here waiting for you whenever you are available, I'm sure.
This is my ancestors. I will count on it. Whenever
And if you ever need help figuring something out in World of Warcraft, that's the whole point of my content, at least on YouTube, is all things guides, so little self-promo.
we Ravencrests have sacrificed much.
Now's a great time to start, actually. I would agree.
I see now
I would agree.
safe in the knowledge that heroes
We're done here.
defend our world.
Do I have a fast travel out of here? Maybe now I use my Dalaran Hearthstone. Let's just teleport. She doesn't have the Tome of Teleportation. Any time, do you see, Mom?
I have many wares.
I've also recently dipped my toe into making speed build content on YouTube because building, I just knew that player housing was going to be like a go-to thing for me. Me and my Sims lore, my Sims history. Thank you for the bits, Dusima. That's very kind of you. Sorry I only had 9. Don't be silly at all. I'm very grateful that you would spend them here, so thank you. Yeah, I made a Night Elf themed Barrow Den inspired build over on my YouTube channel, which, I mean, it's quite time consuming because I just zero in on the details and then I think, gosh, I need to actually get this video ready. But I want to post something that I'm happy with, not something that I rushed, you know? Okay, so we've hit a wall with this character until we do 5 of these command table missions, which I can't do any more than I have right now. And we can go and get the other artifact weapons. I probably should do that. We can go and figure out the affliction and demonology artifacts. The quest lines themselves don't typically take a very long time. Investigate Manor Mist Mantle. I could also stay in destruction talents, I imagine. It's a really cute emoji you've been using, Dusima. I've never seen that before.
Stay back! I may be wounded, but the light will protect me.
Convince Revel to help.
Have you not
The
come
power
to
would
finish
serve
what
to
the
defeat
Dark
the Legion.
Riders
You
started?
consider that an evil goal. I don't have time for your nonsense, priest. The Burning Legion is a greater threat. If you will not tell me, I'll strip the answers from your soul. Oh, wow. How would this character respond? Probably the second one. To me, there's no greater threat than those who just despoil the light. If we do not act, Sargeras will take this world. There will be no remnant of your holy light to follow. You are a fool. You'll cling to your holy light even as the Legion purges this world. How will your light serve you when you're left as a slave? I don't think I'm going to attack him right now, although I might have to in the end. They're from Jennifer. I like them too. Nice. Very adorable. I like the colors. The light will not falter so long as the brave hold in their hearts. You're wrong. I was at the broken shore. I saw your holy warriors broken on the rocks. Oh my goodness.
I hear the truth in your words. We may walk very
Okay, we've stopped having our discussion.
I see you
We need to
fight.
escort him from the manor into Duskwood.
Go. I will tell you. It seems you've been followed. Dark Riders!
Yes. Affliction Warlock buttons. Dots.
Let me show you the light.
I feel like I don't have any AoE as a Affliction
How will the
Warlock.
light serve?
Unless I just spread dots, which is probably what you're meant to do.
The battle is won, but there will be more. Quickly, to Eridan's camp.
Oh, we're mounting. Okay.
The Dark Riders were not always like this. They were once a group of traveling merchants. Unfortunately, they crossed the Sorcerer Medivh, who cursed them to an eternity of hunting artifacts for him. Look out behind you!
Oh gosh, it's one of these things where there's a timer after you kill mobs.
How can the
So he's
light
just going to stand here and stare at nothing for a while.
skill in combat is impressive. We may yet survive this.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles.
Eridan was the first of the Dark Riders, and I believe he leads them now. What do you need? Quickly! We don't have time. His camp is still in.
Well, why are you yelling at me? You're running so fast.
Try to keep up. Let me show you the light. If my convictions are correct, the key to finding the Dark Riders, as well as the artifacts they still covet, can be found there.
I swear I've done this questline before.
Riders on our flank! Be ready! Let us press on. We are nearly there.
There's at least 3 class hall quest lines for different classes that does this quest. Oh, is that why? Thank you. Is it Nisha? Niska? You'll have to let me know how you prefer your name said.
The camp is in this
Because I did
clearing.
this as a
Let us search
moonkin,
it.
so that makes sense. I thought, have they like reheated nachos? I got really worried. Nisha. Okay, thank you. I didn't know that they had the same questline for some of them. Oh gosh, I mean, I've got quite a few classes that need to do
How can the
their
light
order hall
shine?
questlines, so we might be doing these over and over.
You will suffer for
That's
your
okay.
trespass.
At least I know how it goes, more or less.
The light redeems.
Turn away now, interloper. The horrors of the past will be your undoing.
Find the compass.
Let me show you the light.
I only noticed because I ran through them all back to back in Remix. In hindsight, I probably should have done that too, but that's okay. You must have played a lot of Remix in that case. I'm sure it would have made the process a lot faster than what I'm doing now anyway.
You were fools to think such a pitiful force could oppose an agent of Sargeras.
Second wind, Rolling
Pave
Surge.
the way for the Legion. How quaint! Do you really think your holy light can protect you from the Legion's onslaught?
And lag for a little bit.
Where is
Thank
your
you,
light to
Dusima.
protect
Appreciate
you
it very
now?
much.
Such poor souls. You don't even belong here, but you will forever be bound to this place. Do not fret. Through
Invites you
Orphanage,
to the
you
guild,
will be
hates
so much
you. No,
more
thank you,
in
I'm
death
good.
than you were in life.
What do you need? Go with the light. The sewer entrance is this way. Follow me.
I'm playing on a new account and haven't played properly since Shadowlands, so when I came back to the game and Remix was going, figured I might as well go all in on that and worry about the ball within after I completed Remix. That's smart, given that we had limited time with Remix and you could get things done so quickly. What made you come back to the game? Was it Remix specifically? 'Cause I think it was very, very popular. More popular than the first time around. I feel like Mists of Pandaria Remix wasn't as successful. It certainly wasn't as successful with me personally. I didn't quite understand what was going on the first time around. I felt like Legion felt more intuitive. I was also a bit behind when it came to Mists Remix.
Intruders! You will go no further.
Hold! Those spirits he's controlling.
Do not think you have won. Conserve it!
We have to figure out a way to get past without being torn asunder. Keep your... Over here! Is
Is this the relic you seek?
All flesh.
So this is what you're after.
Oh, interesting. This is another scythe. Does Moonkins get the scythe of the balloon? Maybe that's why we have the same questline. Do I have to gate again? No.
How can the light serve?
If you want Ulthalesh Warlock, come and claim it.
Midnight is what I came back for. Just wanted to get things sorted out before it releases. Gosh, I got lost last time I did this. Just came back to level up alts and professions and all that stuff, which Remix was great for. Working on professions now. Very organized. Oh. I go... It is this way.
You are a persistent one. Very well. If you so thirst for the power of the Deadwind Harvester, then I will
Every time I get a
show it to you
cutscene for a quest or get in a vehicle for a quest, I DC. Yeah. I DC'd on stream on Wednesday. I think I was just opening my talents. Like, okay. I guess I'm not allowed, sorry. Lot of server instability at the moment, which I suppose is to be expected, but frustrating nonetheless.
Are defeated. What do you now? I can reclaim these stolen artifacts and return them to their rightful owners. You have proven an unexpected ally. The weapon is yours. Let us hope it can turn the tide in this war. The Dark Riders lost this battle, but I fear they will soon regroup. We had best be gone before they do.
I don't think he's going to have another quest for me. I think I just have to go back. It's a portal. No.
Let me show you the light.
Is my Dalaran Hearthstone on cooldown? Yes. Oh no, this character's Hearthstone's in Camp Winterhoof. That's no good. That's in Howling Fjord. Tell you what, let me grab my Tome of Teleportation. You couldn't give me like a portal or anything? It's an interesting place to have your Hearthstone. Yeah, I was farming the blue Protodrake from Oakguard Pinnacle for a while on stream, so all of my alts had their Hearthstone set at the closest inn to that dungeon, and I just forgot to change it because I never play them otherwise. Tome of Teleportation. Well, I guess we can go to Howling Fjord, and then go to Wrath Dalaran, TP to Portal to Orgrimmar, try and remember to set my Hearthstone. It's all good. I was in it for the long haul with the stream anyway. Warlocks, surprising lack of teleportation options. Considering they can Demonic Gateway and Demonic Circle in combat. They can only teleport under pressure. Yes, exactly. I guess it's quite fitting for them, isn't it? But I always feel a little bit spoiled when I come from playing my main to playing something else where I feel like there is a drop in the quality of life because I'm in a druid. So, you know, I can mount without casting, you know, leap off of a cliff and just turn into a bird. That's nice. I can gather herbs without having to dismount or without having to level up my herbalism profession all the way in my specialization tree to allow for mounted gathering, although that is a nice bonus for everyone else to get. And then, to be honest, if you have the... what's it called? The Dreamwalk ability that sends you to your class order hall from Legion, you basically have 3 portals to different parts of the game. Because in the Emerald Dreamway, you've got all the other portals. I'm going to remember to set my Hearthstone quickly. So I can get to Northrend. I can get to various parts of Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor. I guess that's about it. But it's honestly quite useful. I almost feel like a less capable mage in that regard. I'm just going to set it in Orgrimmar for now. Nice and central. And then I'm hoping if we go... I'm going to have to go to Asuna, aren't I? Which is downstairs. Also, they don't give you Burning Rush in the starter build, and I guess I understand that it's not nice to put a poor new player into Burning Rush when they don't know it's going to get them down to basically 1 HP. Asuna. I've mained a mage since TBC. Coming back to it now, I was so determined to not stick with mage, mainly because I always end up playing my priest instead because heals are needed. It's hard to go without portals, but I settled on druid as a main. It's honestly not that bad when you have Dreamwalk. I agree. There's the other quality of life thing with a druid, I guess, is versatility. I'm not a huge fan of the healing playstyle of Resto Druid, personally. I did it through the very start of Shadowlands. I did it in BFA, briefly. And then, like, way back when in, like, Cataclysm. But the fact that druids can fill every role is pretty unique. I like that for them. I can't say I flex that muscle very often because I am pretty much exclusively a Moonkin. But I could be a tank if I wanted to. I could be a Feral Druid if I wanted to. I could be a Resto Druid if I wanted to. And it's nice to have the options there, which means I have very limited amount of prerequisite work I would have to do if I were to say, I'm going to try tanking. I wouldn't necessarily have to make a brand new tank and level it up and get the gear and whatever. It's just nice to have the option. Okay, I actually don't have more I can do right now, which is interesting. I would have thought it was going to give me the option to do my demonology questline. Unless you're going to tell me that that guy that I just left behind in Deadwind Pass did have a quest for me. He was just RPing. I don't think it's that. That's okay. Well, let's see where we're at with troops and everything. Are they ready? Work order ready for pickup. That's one round of imps. Then... where was the other one? Over here. And one round of acolytes.
Greetings for the Alliance.
So, I've used all of my actual champions in missions. That's so frustrating. Okay, so I still have to wait. That probably means I'm going to log off of this character for now. What did I just picked up the branch of Nordrasil. That won't do. I'm going to use this. Which means we can move on to the next character, I think. So there's not much I can do right now. My aim was to go for something where I wouldn't end up swapping characters for a different role. So it came down to Monk or Druid. I've been playing the Monk and I did enjoy it, but I want to remake a Harrow Druid in Midnight. Nice. I like Monk as well, actually. I really enjoy the playstyle and the animations of Mistweavers. I don't care too much for the other specs. And I also love pandas, and I know that everyone can be monks, pretty much, but Pandaren just have such a soft spot in my heart. But yeah, Druid would win that toss-up for me as well, I think. Before we move on to our Paladin, I'm going to take a very quick break. And then when we're back, we're basically going back to square one, just on a different character, because she needs to kickstart her Order Hall campaign as well. I shan't be long. Alrighty. Time to go again. Paladin time this time. The last time I played this character in any capacity was to do the Mage Tower. I did manage to do it, to be fair, which is pretty impressive because I have, like, no experience of Rep Paladin, if I'm being honest. Or Paladins generally. So, I mean, I think it's simple enough, and we're doing legacy content, so it'll probably be fine. Maybe on this occasion, I will save my champions in case I need to send a mission as part of a quest line. Okay. Here I need to go and do a sign from the sky. What's Seeker of Truth? I need to speak with someone upstairs.
Can I help you? Welcome. Keep your feet on the ground.
My monk is a panda because the transmog I like from their PvP set looks so much better on a panda. I just love them. I think they're so sweet. I also just love Pandaria as a whole continent. I enjoyed the expansion very much. I love the pandas very much. I just love everything about them. Oh, oops. I wasn't meant to go this way. There's a portal downstairs I'm supposed to take instead. My bad. I have a Pandaren monk called Maple Flower. And I have a brand new Pandaren shaman called Okasan, which means mother in Japanese. A little bit of lore. I studied Japanese at university. And I made her for the express purpose of housing. I had a boost on my account and I thought, I really want to do housing stuff, but I feel a bit weird running around a house as a, like, troll. I felt super tall and out of place. So I made a grandma looking panda And the whole house that we've been building on stream is kind of based around her. It's her little cottage. And she's got, you know, you can change the stripe of color in female Pandaran's hair. I've made hers white, like she's aging. She wears little glasses, and she wears just a very homely outfit. She's got like she's got that pilgrimage dress on from the trading post, and her weapon is a bunch of carrots. She's adorable. She's currently working on the tillers in Valley of the Four Winds, which is very fitting for her, but I did it because of needing some reputation for some housing stuff. I probably will play her, to be honest. I do, at this point, have 3 shamans on my account. But she probably takes the cake in terms of my favorite one.
Well, let's get on with it.
Okay. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here, but I'm finding the hero's grave. This is the wrong grave. They're also a lot less serious than the other races. I can appreciate that. Yeah, for sure. One of their racials is called Bouncy, right? They take less fall damage. Very cute. Carrots would probably hurt to be hit with, to be fair. This is true. The other options, I think you can do corn. I'm not really sure what the plural word is, the collective word for corn, but like a bushel of them. And green peppers. I just thought the carrots looked the most comedic. Volpera are my favorite. Most of my horde characters are little foxes. I think they are quite popular. I have to say, I've never made one. I don't really know why. They are really cute. What would you recommend I make my first Volpera? What class would it be? I've always thought maybe a sneaky rogue. Maybe... Would I make it a caster, a ranged DPS? I don't know. Volpera Shaman. They have really adorable totems. Although that would be my 4th Shaman on my account. What do I not have? They can't be Demon Hunters. It would be my 2nd Monk. Would be quite a cute monk, to be fair. Warrior? I don't know. Take the boat from Kamagua. They also seem to have fixed the Karok mounts in terms of the camera positioning, which is a nice update for you guys in case you got any of the Karok mounts from The War Within. Previously, when you mounted them, the camera offset super high up, and I don't know why. I think it's currently doing it on the Yak. Let me see. You see that? That looks really weird. My character's super far down. But then if we mount the Karok, we're centered. Wonder why that happens. I love my shaman, but that's because of the totems, and I've glyphed Ghost Wolf into a fox form. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's very sweet. If I were to make it a shaman, I could try and do spec that I don't otherwise do, which is pretty much exclusively enhancement. I love elemental, and I've always enjoyed, ever since they changed Resto to have the water animations, I've always thought it was very pretty. Maybe I should have a enhancement shaman Volpera. The warrior is pretty cute. Her two-handed axe is bigger than her. Yeah, kind of the same with gnomes, right? Although come to think of it, this character's weapon's bigger than her and she's tall. I'm probably going to make a Haranir as well. I thought when they first got announced and we got to preview them, I wondered if I would switch my main, which is a troll currently, to a Haranir druid, but I think I'm not going to. I think if I'm going to have a Haranir, I'll just make a new one. I mean, funnily enough, given that druid's my main, I do only have one on my account. I think I used to have three. I deleted the other two. But I'd probably make a second druid and make that one Haranir. Maybe a feral druid or something. I feel like Haranir, they really lend themselves to being druids because they're almost part animal themselves. Like they've got spines coming out of their skin and stuff.
Let us visit for a while. May your nets always be.
Could I just fly to Dragonblight? Moaki Harbor. It's over here. I used to be very attached to my characters, so this being a clean account, I'm not fussed about deleting a druid to make another one. I've saved my level 80 boost to make the swap quick. That's fair. I feel pretty attached to most of my characters as well. I think when I make them, I have a clear kind of theme or picture in my head of what they're like as a character. I'm not even a role player, but just I have my own little head canon going on. That naturally kind of makes you feel attached to a character, but I can also say that I have plenty of alts and have had plenty of alts in the past where it's so easy to get rid of them because I just think I actually never play you and you were made for an express purpose and now that purpose is fulfilled, so you can retire. I mean, this character, I made her exclusively to do the Blood Elf Heritage questline when it came out in Shadowlands, which is why she kind of looks like a spin-off of a Silvermoon guard. That was kind of her vibe. Funnily enough, I used her to unlock the transmog and then didn't use it because I didn't want to be a full set Andy. What does their heritage look like? It's this one. It's really pretty, to be fair. I just thought I would put in a bit more of my own spin on the theme rather than just go for the set. But she's got that very typical Silvermoon guard hairstyle with the half up, half down. In fact, I'm doing it myself right now. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what her vibe is. I think she's just... Maybe she's a Silvermoon guard on her day off. For me, it's all the raiding and keys and stuff you end up doing with them. And of course, when achievements were character locked, it was a big deal. Yeah, that's true as well. You've been on like a journey with your character. I have a character on my account that has been with me since Cataclysm. So I don't think I'm ever letting her go. For the purposes of nostalgia and this whole thing of like growing a bond with a character, and also because I'm not gonna lie, she's got so many reputations from legacy expansions maxed out, and I can't afford to lose her. I'm not doing all of those again. Looks like a complete set. You've done a great job with it. Oh, thank you. I did this quite a while ago. She's a little bit bare for someone that's maybe meant to be a guard. She's certainly exposed from the back, but I thought I liked that the top had the little skirt thing that came down past the waist. That was quite new for its time. I think that's from BFA. It looks like a Zandalar type thing. I play on US now because the people I know who play are all on US players. My original account is EU. My characters on that one are original ones from Classic and TBC and Wrath and so on, so it's hard to part with them. Definitely. I was a pretty infamous altaholic back in Wrath Cataclysm days. I started playing in Wrath, and I had no idea what I was doing. And I also didn't have the patience because I was quite young to just quest and quest and quest. And back then it did take quite some doing. It took quite a long time. And I think I was a child, so I just wanted it to go quicker than it was. And because obviously the levels come faster at low levels, I would just constantly be doing Elwyn Forest, Dunmorrow, Teldrassil, you know, Azure Mist Isle. I was pretty much exclusively Alliance back then. All of those characters are long gone because they never made it past about level 15, but that's okay. I'm an adult now and I can appreciate a character's lifespan from beginning to end. Oh, there's no loading screen. I was expecting to go through a loading screen. We've just arrived. I could have accidentally gone full circle all the way back to Howling Field just then. What am I doing? Oh, we're taking another boat. What is going on? Where's Unipe? Let me read. We're here to speak to the spirit of that Vrykul I spoke of. Tahu Sagewind is a powerful seer. You should speak with Tahu so we can get started. I'm just gonna wait out, I think, maybe. Starting over was like, I have all this freedom now. Possibilities are endless. Yeah, definitely. I've only ever had the one account, so I've not quite had that feeling of a fresh start, but sometimes, I guess before Warbans, starting a new realm felt a little bit like that in a way, when you just see a blank character selection screen. My first attempt at a priest, made it to level 36 in classic, and then just got stuck because she was too squishy to do the quests and kept dying. Yeah. My first character that got all the way to the end, it was still Wrath of the Lich King, so I'd come a long way. I had a gnome mage who was arcane. I think I named her Trixie, which is really funny because now I'm an adult. My favorite drag queen is Trixie Mattel, so I was foretelling the future. I remember getting to max level and I thought, I genuinely thought, now what? Because I didn't have any friends. I was still young. I didn't really know much about raiding. There was no like custom LFG type thing that I remember. I remember doing random dungeon queues. And as a result, I had lots of justice points, I think they were called. I didn't really understand the concept of a mount farm. I didn't care much for PvP. So I think I got to max level and just sort of said, I think I'm done. And then I think I started trying to level a druid or something. Gosh, this is a long process. If it's gonna ride me over to this island, that's gonna be so funny. Take the boat. I should have just looked it up and I could have flown. It's fine. Things were different back then. The game didn't prompt you as much in terms of what to do at endgame. No, definitely not. And that would have been quite helpful to me as a young person. Frostmarks? Daily Dungeon Frostmarks? Why do I not remember those? Frostmarks. I mean, maybe they were justice points like you were saying. I don't remember. But those Wrath dungeons, Gundrak. Oh, Violet Citadel, Violet Hold. I think it's called Violet Hold, isn't it? Some of those were just have a venture down memory lane. I remember both the Nerubian dungeons very well. Halls of Stone I did a lot of. Halls of Lightning. No, Halls of Reflection I want to say was like max level only or something. There were quite a few that were like higher level because you do your Utgard Keeps and your Nexus and probably Halls of Stone and like lower level. And then once you're max level, you can do slightly different ones. I remember Pit of Sauron being terrifying. I think it still is. The tuning's never been quite right in there. Culling of Stratholme, yes, I enjoyed very much being transformed into a human despite what class you were playing for the purposes of the roleplay of that dungeon. Running around as a human druid was cool. You do that for Escape from Durnhold as well, right? All of those. What's it called? Caverns of Time dungeons. Violet Hold is a nightmare. It's so slow. It really is. It was painstaking. They made a new one, didn't they, at some point? Was that a Legion thing? Assault on Violet Hold. This didn't go much faster, if I'm being honest. How funny. Will make you fit into the story. And I said, by all means, human shaman, human druid. I mean, for a time, human hunter. We didn't get that until a little bit later. That was huge. I remember lots of people playing Worgen to try and roleplay a human hunter. And then they were annoyed because you get into combat and you immediately turn into a Worgen. When did human hunters come out? I had a friend that switched to a Worgen Hunter because they wanted to be a human. Then I feel like I remember human hunters pretty soon after. Okay, so all this time I could have just ported to Orgrimmar. Oh my goodness, and my Hearthstone takes me to Dalaran. Okay. That's fine. I'll be patient. Didn't realize that wasn't a thing. I've always played Horde. Let me look it up. When were human hunters added to WoW? Is it going to say Cataclysm and I'm going to sound like an idiot? I am an idiot. Human hunters were added with the release of Cataclysm. But that was also when we got Worgen. So why did my friend re-roll Worgen? I sound like I'd never played this game. As I was saying it, I thought, I don't think it was mobs that they came out. I don't know. But hey, when we were doing Escape from Downhold and everything, we didn't have human hunters, so it was nice to have a human hunter cosplay. It was a long time ago. Here's my Zeppelin. My goodness, we've done so much traveling on this character. We've barely done anything so far. Maybe I should fix her action bars while I'm here. I actually don't have anywhere near as many buttons as I would have thought, given that I'm a paladin. I think this is part of the overhaul that we've got, isn't it? I've got a whole action bar here that's empty. Let's see. Crusader Strikes, Blade of Justice, Judgment, this is all fine. Divine Storm. Wake of Ashes, I've never known what this does. Deal radiant damage to all enemies in front of you. And applying Truth's Wake, which is a dot. Demons and undead are stunned. Kinda nice. The keybinds on this character are all kind of crazy. And I don't have Final Reckoning. I don't need a taunt really. Take Blinding Light. Wow, that is very streamlined. And res. My druid seems to use the Haranir tree form when she goes into tree form. Have you had that problem? Funnily enough, I think I have. I didn't notice it. I think it happened on stream, but I registered it in my head. I thought that looked weird. It was where I'd accidentally switched into tree form when I meant to be in a different form. So I saw it for a second while I was yapping. But in my head, I was like, that looked really strange. And I never went back to look at it. You've kind of made me want to log on to my druid and check now. I never used tree form. I got it as a glyph just to have it. But they're so goofy. How's it going? All good, thank you, Dusima. We're doing a lot of traveling right now, but I think it's coming to an end. We've done everything we can on the Warlock for now, so we've moved on to my Blood Elf Paladin. see if we can get her up to speed. Oh my god. Now we have to go to... This whole time I could have just used my Dalaran Hearthstone. For goodness sake, we have to go to Asuna. Before I do that, I might just log over to my druid and see. Because my druid is very much a troll. Tried checking it in the barbershop because it seemed weird, but in the barbershop it's the normal tree form. Funny little glitches that happen around like an expansion launch, isn't it? Lots has seemingly been a bit unstable and unruly since the pre-patch. Tree form. Oh, I'm 100% a Haranir. Look at that. It's a bit scary, honestly. How interesting. Well, I'm sure it will get fixed. I don't think I'm going to go to the barbershop and... Well, like you say, it was normal in the barbershop, so I guess it won't give me the option to change it, because... I don't know. Mine's a Zandalari troll. To be fair, I'm glad it's not just me. No, it seems like it's a bug across the board, which is always reassuring to know, isn't it? Intimidating for sure. It kind of looked like... Oh, what's that character in Pocahontas? Is it Grandmother Willow or Mother Willow? The willow tree that speaks. Kind of looks like that. Quasimodo. Not who I was thinking of. We're going to Asuna. I mean, now I'm here, I'll take the portal. But we're going to get to Asuna and it's going to say, go to Dalaran, when I could just use my Hearthstone. Oh no, you're fine, Dusima, don't worry. I would struggle to spell that too. Quasimodo. Q-U-A was S? Quasimodo. I-M-O-D-O? Quasimodo. I understood what you wrote immediately. Shows normal in the barbershop, but carries on being the Haranir one even after the barbershop. That's annoying. Oh. Oh no. I just dismounted midair because I'm used to a different keybind. But luckily I remembered I have Divine Shield. Let me be careful. The reason my dismount keybind is different for different people on my account is... I want you to tell me if you think this is cursed or not. It's because on my main, who is a Moonkin, my scroll wheel to scroll up and down is keybound to my Moonkin form. It's a little bit cursed if I'm being honest, and the reason is exiting Moonkin form isn't on GCD. So if I do it too harshly, too quickly, too strongly, I can instantly swap in and back out of Moonkin form. So if I'm panicking in the middle of a boss fight, let's say it's like we're about to get AOTC on Demencius, and there's 6 people left alive, and I've switched into bear form to Frenzied Rejuvenation or whatever, I then frantically switch into Moonkin form, but then manage to do it twice and come back out, and then hey, I'm doing less damage. My CA won't work because I've macroed it to not go off if I'm not in Moonkin form. It's a disaster. I like your mount. Thank you. This is the Carrack Swiftwing. I found this in my journal by accident, like yesterday. I thought the colors were really pretty. It doesn't super match her in her color scheme of red, but I just thought that blue with the kind of very faint bronzy tone was quite pretty. Where is that from? Carrack Swiftwing. Off to Tazavesh again. It's a quest reward. I have no recollection of that, but it's pretty. What's going on here? Get to the shrine.
Well, look at that. Seems Jurgen was the champion, and he came here after Tyr's fall.
After the fall, blah blah blah. Oh gosh. Oh, I can push through it. Oh, but I need to not stand in the tornadoes. Okay. Pony. Oh, for goodness sake. All right, enough. Thank you. I need to look where I'm going. Another plus to the druid. You can always save yourself when falling. Yeah. And I don't have to worry about dismounting because more or less I'm in flight form as opposed to on an actual mount. Oh. I didn't realize this was going to be like a test. I'll Divine Shield again, I don't care. Druids in the wrong form is always chaotic. Very valuable to have in a raid until they are currently not in form by accident. We even get the talent at the bottom of the class tree that will automatically put you in a form depending on the spell that you cast. I'm ready for your trial, I think.
Let us begin. I am beaten. You are indeed worthy. Were Tyr alive, he would make you his
Oh, I'm getting the tank weapon, aren't I? I thought I was doing the other quest line. Oops, that's okay. Truth Guard and Oath Seeker. I had meant to go and do a sign from the sky. Not to worry. Really got your money's worth with those tornadoes. I did.
Hey, I am weary.
Not paying close enough attention. Portal from Dalaran to Sanctum of Light.
Fight for truth and justice, champion.
Sometimes if you just wait, the NPCs will give you a portal. If you need a ride, my hippogriff's outside. Say less. Okay, I'm going to try and do a sign from the sky when we get back. Oh, that's nice. It was actually a TP. Okay. We can hand this in when we get back to the Sanctum. Speak to Archmage Khadgar in Dalaran. He's in the Citadel. Athanos, what do you want? Oh, Stormheim. No, thank you. My warband has already set foot on Argus. I don't need to do that right now. Oh, that is the Argus questline.
We will defend Azeroth together.
Falling Star.
You are always
A magic message. I don't think I need either of these. I'm gonna skip.
It's good to have you.
Think. There's no harm in skipping the Argus thing. But what we need to do anyway.
I refuse to believe she now leads the Horde. Not after all they did to our people during the war.
There's more. I'm not sure how to explain the rest. Or if this is even the time or place to...
Okay. Paladin Order Hall. I am just gonna have to go back to the Order Hall itself. That's pretty. Do you guys have a favorite order hall from World of Warcraft? I really have a soft spot for the Druid one. It's so gorgeous.
At your service.
And it's outside, so you can mount. That's huge.
Walk always.
Like you can fly.
May the light give you strength.
Other ones.
We will prevail.
To be fair, I quite like the warrior one.
Count on me.
It's kind of annoying that you can't fly, since you're literally in the sky, but the fact that you jump up to Skyhold is quite funny. And then the only other thing I'm being asked to do is to continue and do my other artifact quest lines, so I guess I might have to do that. And I should probably spec, because I'll probably have to do some healing. I've never played Holy Paladin. Holy Shock, Word of Glory. These all make sense. Beacon of Virtue. Apply a beacon of light to your target and 4 injured allies. All affected allies will be healed for the amount of your other healing done. Oh. What damage buttons do I have? Judgment? I guess Holy Shock can be used as DPS. Like Shield of the Righteous. I don't even have a shield. I have like no DPS buttons. Weird. Druid and Mage. The Mage order was nice, actually, yeah. It gives Ravenclaw Common Room. I couldn't remember what that house was called in Harry Potter. Redacted Potter. Should probably... Do I just use my heirloom shield? Maybe I do. It looks like if I want to progress the campaign, I need to get the rest of my artifacts. Fine by me. I don't have any mounts. Let's take the Carrack. Let's grab a Hawk Strider, shall we? The elusive one, that's the one we got from the Heritage quest line. And then I always like having a Yak, and I like having a Brutosaur.
Greetings, Fortier. My brother spoke of a dragon called Lanagosa at Wormrest Temple. Seek her out.
Take
while
the
I
portal
prepare
to
a
Wormrest
strike
Temple.
force for the tomb.
Is there a portal to Wormrest? My brother spoke of a dragon called Lanagosa. There is a portal to Wormrest Temple down here. Gotta go now, but it was... Well, I'll see you soon. It was lovely meeting you. Take care, Vela, and chat. Thank you, Dusima. It's very kind of you. Appreciate you stopping by and for the bits. Very kind of you.
Hello there.
Hope to catch you again soon.
All right then. Galakron's rest can be dangerous. Perhaps a tracking spell will be of use. There. A bit of magic to help you follow in Galford's footsteps. Good luck.
That was a strange bit of voice acting that happened there.
Well met.
Find clues to Galford's
Your
location.
friend came seeking answers. His mind flooded by memories stored in the spark of the noble Watcher. He learned of Tyr's ancient battle against Galakron, and of the hand he lost. A silver hand was forged by Jotun, Tyr's dearest friend for many ages. When Tyr found proof of Loken's betrayal, it was your friend sought out Jotun, but the spark did not warn him of the cruel curse with which Loken twisted the Watcher's mind. The paladin rushed to the chasm south of here, only to meet his doom. Greetings, traveler.
Is there more? Oh. I got it by mistake. Go to the chasm.
I've been looking all over for you. Have you found... Oh no.
Oh, decapitated. I
am
just
so
noticed.
sorry. It looks as though
That's
your
horrible.
was crushed.
It's quite unusual for WoW to do that kind of thing.
Leave this place. Loken's curse
Oh wait,
compels me to
is he just
slay
clipping?
the allies of Tyr.
Okay, he's actually just clipping, I think. I think that's hair.
Tyr's spark
But the fact that it's red hair, I thought he had a decapitated head with blood on his neck. That's crazy.
What is this essence the giant speaks of? I would have words with you. A just cause, hero. I shall stand with you against the might of Jotun.
His arms are missing too? Wait. Oh, you're right. He is... Okay. Maybe that is what they were going for. Can't believe I didn't notice that. That's graphic.
for the moment. Loken's enchantment.
It looks as though your friend was crushed.
We have only a moment before I fall into madness again. Here is the spark. Take it and flee. Keep the
If you desire,
Take Lanagos's
I
ride
can
to
take you
Dalaran.
back to your city in the sky. I will return later for Galford's remains.
Well met.
Take the portal to the Dalaran crater and go to the marked location in Terraceful Glades. I like that they give you fast travel sometimes.
Efrina, find your
I
brother.
mean, we were talking about warlocks not having much in the way of teleporting earlier, but now we've got Paladin, who honestly has even less. I'm pretty sure. To me, it's always felt like Paladin has been almost like Blizzard's favorite child. I mean, one of the only classes in the game that got their own class mount back in the day.
This cannot continue. We must retrieve
A lot of their transmog is really cool.
Destroy the entrance to the tomb. I will complete the ritual.
They're usually quite busted damage-wise.
But we must be quick. I can sense evil.
And now they've got a combat res. They can't TP very much. Oh gosh. Is this the quest line I think it is? Done this one. This might be my third time doing this one. Where it's all like void cultists. And then you fight the like old god looking thing. Yep. No wonder it was looking familiar. They did have to do a long quest line to get their normal res ability back in Classic. Oh, really? That's interesting. I didn't know about that. Oh, was I meant to tell them? I've left them behind. I was meant to tell them I was ready, I think. Oops. You and I shall lead a small team in first. Let me know when you're ready. This is the kind of thing that catches me out. It happens when I'm not streaming as well. I'm just in my own little world. And quests are just coming thick and fast. And then I get stuck on something like this because I don't realize that there's RP I have to do. Coming back. Oh. Tears Crypt is overrun. Are they downstairs now? They are. These absolute snakes. They left me for dead, and now it's going to take me ages to get back there. How weird. I didn't see them at all. Maybe it was cleanse, I'm not sure. Whichever it was. Used to have a lot of paladins in 40-man Molten Core, who surprisingly couldn't do one of those things. Because they CBA to do the questline. Gosh, things like that back in Classic. That's what's so divisive about Classic, I think, is some people would tell you that's ridiculous, that's absurd. Some people would tell you that's gameplay. Okay, I'm here to help. Don't have to heal you if I can kill them first.
Well done, everyone. Let's wait. What is that?
Okay, this is a little bit different from how I've done this questline in the past, because I'm healing on this occasion.
Ritual is complete, and we have the hammer, the complex will collapse, sealing Tyr's resting place forever. Something is wrong. One of the other sparks isn't here. Wait. I can sense it below. Probably taken by one of those monsters. We must have it. We will begin the search when you are ready, champion. Well met.
I'm ready
Once
to
we
enter.
clear an area, reinforcements will secure.
Patience is a virtue.
Onward, paladins!
I think it's little quirks like that that you remember, and the memories are wonderful to have.
We will press on.
It would definitely add to the nostalgia, I think, because it feels like such a different game now, doesn't it? So I think if you were to ask a retail player who never touched Classic to do something like that, they would say, huh? Because nowadays you don't even need to go to a class trainer to learn any spells, let alone complete a whole quest line to get something. You just level up easily, mind you, quickly, and then you're level 10 and you've got 10 abilities. I'm leveling a Draenei Priest in TBC Classic right now on the new anniversary servers. I'm level 12, and my rotation basically consists of Mind Blast, Shadow Word Pain, Power Word Shielding myself, and then wanding until the thing dies.
We must finish this now.
I have the spark. Okay, we're going back. Where are you going? He just ran out of here and now he's coming back. I have the spark. The battle this place has seen has warped reality too much. We must finish this now. I think I have to go back upstairs, don't I? Claim the silver hand. Pointing to upstairs, so I'm going to see if I can get back up there or not. Oh. Heal the wounded paladin. Cleanse. Oh, where's cleanse? It's not on a keybind. It's usually on R for me. I know, right? Druids used to have to learn their forms from quests too. I forgot about that. I think some of those quest lines were an awesome way to connect with your class. Yeah, it made it feel impactful and it felt like a milestone, didn't it? Whereas now, things come so easily that they're not redundant, they just don't feel very special. There's so much of a focus on endgame and completing things there that there isn't so much of a journey through leveling. But I understand. They've had to change how things work for, you know, how the world is now. With the iPad babies and the lack of attention span that we have, generally speaking. My goodness, everyone's getting absolutely cooked. Okay, okay. I'm not sure what else to do. Oh. Maybe I should tank it. I don't know my buttons well enough. Should they be taking this much damage? This feels really abhorrent.
That thing is too powerful. Focus on staying alive and keep it at bay.
Oh, this is actually kind of challenging for me. What am I doing? I don't have taunt on my action bar, but I fear if I open my spellbook right now, they're all gonna die. And a reckoning. Let me put it here. AoE heal? What do I have? Not much. I guess I have wings. Okay, they just rip aggro off me. That didn't work. We're fine. Almost over. Whenever you're ready, it's literally ticking up 1% at a time. Oof. Okay. We earned that one. They won't die, they just stop DPSing till you bring their health back up. Oh, okay. I was panicking for no reason. I thought I was gonna fail.
We have the hammer. Everyone run. The tomb is collapsing.
I think most people now pick whatever class has the best meta at the time. That's just a shame. Yeah, I've never been one of those players myself. I think because there's a couple of reasons, really. I don't play super high-end content, so it's not necessary. And I think for me personally, it takes the fun out of the game if I'm basically being told what and how to play. I talked about it briefly on stream the other day. You know, I'll go so far as looking up the best talent build for my spec or something, because if you ask me to crunch numbers, I wouldn't know how. And I appreciate that there are people who are dedicated to giving you the best result possible for that kind of thing, and it's really great to have those people. But I mean, I'll get the talent build and then maybe I'll tweak it a little bit if it feels funky to play. And I'm certainly not re-rolling. Especially not mid-season. I'm like, oh, I'm playing Druid, but they suck, so now I'm a Arcane Mage. I just don't do that. It feels like I'm just throwing away all the work I might have done throughout the season to just start again because this one's numbers are bigger right now. Just give it a couple months and their numbers will be smaller again, and you're just never-ending cycle. It's fun for some people, just not for me, which is fair enough. Okay, I have all 3 of my artifacts. It's looking like I'm kind of done here for now. Updating the game is beneficial for all of us. We all want a game that continues to exist. Strong agree. Hey Jacob, how's it going? Do I need to do anything else? I'm a bit confused by this character because I feel like my trajectory's been different. Like I don't have a quest line to do a ton of missions and stuff. And I can't see my campaign. Broken Isles? Maybe it's because I have this. Oh, maybe I need to do Legion full stuff. I don't know. I guess in that case, I'll send some missions if I have some resources to my name. Let's take them from... This character doesn't need any anymore.
At your service.
I am the blade of the light.
No, I won't send that one. I reckon I need to go to Dalaran. Like skip something maybe. Nothing to do here. I look up builds too, and I'm not against guides to learn your class better, but I wouldn't change class because of the tier lists. Once I pick one, I tend to stick with it. I'm in the same boat as you, 100%. I like to play something that feels fun to play, rather than what's doing the biggest damage or whatever. And I do also appreciate that when your class is poorly tuned or just like performing really badly, it does kind of impact how you feel about it, because I felt it firsthand from playing Moonkin basically throughout The War Within, where I was pretty much without fail on the bottom of the meters, like in a raid, and I just felt like I wasn't contributing. Makes me worry that I'm not executing my rotation correctly or whatever, and that can naturally maybe lean people towards, I'm just going to play something else, this isn't fun. But I just stuck to it because I love Balanced Druid, and eventually, you know, with some gear and some hot fixes, it all got a little bit better. I think I have to do Armies of Legion full. Those other two quests don't sound like something I need to do, but I can maybe kickstart the Legion full stuff. I think that will kick something into motion.
Welcome, champion. Let's get this assault underway, shall we?
Glasses starting to bother me.
To hit them from all sides at once. Ah, good to see you. Remain vigilant.
I've heard this tale before.
Ah, there you are, champion. I was worried I might have activated the bombs a tad prematurely.
Oh.
We have won this day, but
That's gonna break my heart.
still looms before us. The Legion's master has yet to play his hand.
Okay, this is all very familiar. I'm curious that I have to do this now, but I mean, we can. Let me switch back to Retribution, though. My mum just messaged me. We lost our rescue dog to cancer on Saturday, which has been very, very sad. And it was all very sudden, to be honest. We knew he had his prognosis. But the way it all happened was very sudden. And so sudden, in fact, that my mum had ordered things for him, such as a little enrichment toy thing to stimulate his brain. And he's obviously now passed away, and the enrichment toy has just been delivered, which is such a kick in the teeth when you're already in the grieving process. And then something like that comes up where you're just making headway in terms of grieving and mourning and like getting to a better place mentally, and then something like that happens, which is just like, oh, leaves a bitter taste in your mouth. But it's okay. He would have loved it. That's the important thing. From what I can tell, it's kind of a feeding toy, so you put food in it. And it's got a little rubber tray in the bottom. And then a coil in the middle attached to a ball where you can put little small treats in it. And then the dogs can smell it and then push it around with its face or its paw or whatever. And then the treats start flying out of it. That certainly would have kept him occupied. Would you believe me if I said I've done this quest line twice today already? I knew what I signed up for doing all of the Legion achievements for housing, because I knew that the Legion Fall stuff was going to be a part of it, so had to do it eventually. We're doing some world quests to get some Legion Fall supplies.
Champion, the very land is
Not done this one. Bone Crawler Grub. Oh, we just killed them. Amazing.
proliferate at every turn. They must be eradicated. Culling the numbers of those vile worms
Speedy.
helps restore the balance on these shores. You have my thanks, hero.
So sorry to hear that. So hard to process the loss of a pet even without external reminders. Thank you, Nisha. Yeah, it certainly was. It hurt a lot. As soon as we kind of got the news all the way, I mean, we got told something weird was happening from Tuesday last week. And then we went to the vet Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday every day to try and rule out different things. Because essentially, without being too graphic, I don't want to put anyone off. We took him on a walk, and the first time he tried to go to the toilet, he just passed deep red blood. Like, not diluted, there was like barely any urine in it, it was all blood. So we were like, oh, that's not good at all. We took him to the vet, and we were trying to rule out like kidney stones, UTI, any kind of urinary infection type thing. And obviously we knew in the back of our minds that he had a cancer diagnosis, specifically something called hemangiosarcoma, which is blood cell cancer, which is an incredibly malignant form of cancer that is also terminal. So we weren't feeling hugely positive about things as soon as we saw the blood. But we took him to the vet to make sure. And then, yeah, they were able to rule out all of the more benign options, leaving us with a choice of, you know, this is a sign that he's kind of entering end of life, because blood cell cancer shows its deterioration through passing blood in various ways. So we just had to ask ourselves, do we want to keep him around for selfish reasons so that we don't have to lose him right now, knowing that he will be uncomfortable and like not himself? Or do we just stop the pain and like let him rest? So that's what we begrudgingly chose to do because it was what would be better for everyone involved. I've never had to put a pet down like that before, so it was very, very challenging, but I'm always reminding myself that he's not in pain anymore and it was the right decision, so just got to grieve as you would anything else, because I mean, I would definitely agree with the people that say that pets are family members. I definitely felt a strong reaction to it all as if it were a human. So I'm going to approach the mourning process the exact same way. Anyway, I'll leave that on a positive note, which is we are going to scatter our dog's ashes in my parents' back garden in a spot where he used to love to lie in the summer. They have a shrub along the side of their garden in the back, which provided a lot of shade. And he used to like to dig a small hole under the shrub and then lay in it to keep him cool. So we're gonna put his ashes there with a little plaque for him, which is a nice way to like memorialize him. Okay. Sorry if that was super heavy. I appreciate people don't come to Twitch streams for heavy things like that, but it was an important thing that's happened in my life recently, so actually I should just quickly message my mum. Such a hard choice to make. Offering a pet an ending that doesn't involve pain, I believe, is the best we can do for them, even though it's the hardest thing as well. Definitely. In the nicest possible way, I don't regret it for that exact reason. Like, I knew that he would just go to sleep and wouldn't feel pain. That's the most important thing, in my opinion. It would break my heart to know that he's just like still with us, but in a lot of pain. I think I might have missed my Legion Assault. Yes, I think I have. There was one in Val Shirar earlier today. Okay. Raised Fellblade. Oh, these guys. Oh.
We are all that stands between the Legion and
Defending, yeah. Don't think there's another one up right now. Although, I can't even see wild quests on this character. You can usually skip that in Dalaran. Interesting. I can try and look up. It's on Wowhead usually. Looking for EU Legion Assault. No assault. It's tomorrow at 2 AM or tomorrow at 8:30. So can't do that, but I can quickly go and do Cathedral of Eternal Night. You have to talk to Khadgar and Dalaran. Yeah, I'll have to try that because he's got 2 quests for me right now, but usually there's a dialogue option that lets me skip. Unless I completely missed it earlier, which is very possible.
Let's get to work.
We can do Eternal Night first, that's easy.
Illidan, convey the Aegis of Agramar to the cathedral. I will descend into the tomb with Khadgar and hunt the monster down. Kill Jaden's reign of destruction will soon be ended.
I think the quest is called Uniting the Isles. Oh, I think I hid that quest. Maybe that's why I'm getting confused. Catch up? Nope. Well, we'll have a look in a second. Let's pop the dungeon on Mythic. Have you noticed the dungeon, the instance portal thingy is slightly higher resolution now? That's a nice touch. I feel like that's pretty new. I noticed it earlier. I thought it was pretty.
Our forces have engaged the Legion on the ground floor.
Not the best
We must place the Aegis in the tower
class to do a dungeon run on like this on. A little tip that I usually do when I'm farming is just type movement into my talents to see if there's anything I can spec into that would give me more movement speed. It's useful on classes I don't play because I just have no idea what they do. A bit further. Paladins are just a little bit slow. Has a different shimmering texture. I think it looks nice and updated now. I think it fits better. What am I in combat with? Nothing.
These ain't was written in the ruins.
Luckily, it's not a very long dungeon to have to do over and over again.
What is your report? Illidan left behind a mess. Stay close. We shall carve a path through these demons.
Fools want to outsmart the Legion? Think again. Come and get it.
I'm so squishy.
Stay in school.
And we're already at the end.
Did you really think you could elude me, Illidan? Run again, and I'll shackle you like the beast you are.
Posture if you must, Maev. But for now, do what you do best and follow me. We've lost. The Legion broke our lines. They pushed us out of the tomb. You're all that stands between them and the Aegis.
Till Jaden sends his gratitude.
Let them come. Maev and I will hold them on the stairs.
Your flesh will, this world, will belong to the Legion.
Forgive me if my glaive finds your heart, Illidan. With so many demons about.
We're gonna have to do this questline so many more times. Still got to do warrior, hunter, warlock, death knight, demon hunter, shaman.
Can it be? The Guardian.
It's all good. It's like already becoming muscle memory, so.
The young world soul against madness and corruption. Today, it serves those who fight for Azeroth.
So with this done, we can. I think we should get the quest to do. Actually, I think this might be the last one. Then we can try skipping ahead.
We will defend Azeroth together.
Okay. That's everything here, I think. I'm gonna take a flight path up to Dalaran actually. I'm gonna take a quick break. So when we come back, I'm gonna see if we can do any quest skipping with Khadgar. And then just finish up any last bits on this character and then move on to another one. I won't be long. I'm back. I was gone a bit longer than I was expecting because I went and chopped up an apple. It's a weird time of day now because I'm like getting hungry, but we're not far off being able to actually just make food. But I didn't want to get like super hungry on stream. For the class hall, all you need to do is the opening quest where you choose to skip the scenario. Then Maiev should have a Champions of Legion 4 quest that you can complete. The rest shouldn't be necessary. Oh. I haven't seen that myself. That would save me a lot of time. Also, what was I doing here? I was going back to Khadgar. I mean, if there's a way to do that, I'm down. If not, then I guess
Good to see you.
the questline doesn't take that long.
Just in time.
That's not
Good
it.
to have you on our side.
Find the mysterious lightbound object. Thought this was Argus.
Remain vigilant. Be
What happens if I
mindful
accept
of your
these?
duty. Any disturbance should catalyze the sequence. Just give it a poke or something.
I'm confused. Magic messages Suramar, that makes sense. I'm gonna abandon that one.
You are always appreciated.
How strange. I've certainly not so far found the option where I can like skip the Legion full quest line. Like I say, it would be very useful if I can. Khadgar doesn't have a skip for me right now. Is he standing over here still? Yep. And there's nothing else going on in my order hall. How weird. Well, now that I've got some order hall resources, I can actually buy these decor pieces. What do we have? A tribute to the fallen. That's nice. A rug. They love blue in this game, I must say. So much of the decor is blue. Probably won't use this one too much. And then later on we can get a nice candelabra. That one's very pretty. We can get a weapon rack. A replica Librum of Ancient Kings. Pretty. And an altar. We could make a graveyard with items like this. Pretty nice. I think for now this character's gonna have to just keep chipping away at the quest line the old-fashioned way. Upgrades are waiting. There's something really weird about this character. I don't know why. I only have one recruiter and I haven't been given the quest line to get the other one. Weird. Well, I think otherwise she's done for now. Who's next on the list? I think it might be a Death Knight. Where's my warrior? She's got boo-boo transmog and I don't have any gold to fix it on that character, so we'll see what we can do. No missions. Okay.
I am Valarjar.
Um, how do I know which quest line to do? Oh, this must be the Fury quest line. I'm gonna do the Yala one. Sky jump to Stormheim.
I dwell in the Shadowlands.
That's such a fun concept that you're a warrior and you leap from the ground all the way up into the sky to get to your order hall and then you leap all the way back down. I always wished in that case there was an animation when you jump from, say, like Stormwind up to Skyhold. Okay. Yeah, I have 500 gold, which means I can't very cheaply change my transmog. What happens if I take everything off? And then, like, goodness, adding one piece is 133. Yeah, can't afford that. She might have to not have any transmog for a little while. That one's pretty. Nope, I can't make it look good. I'll just take the helmet off. That doesn't cost anything, makes it a little bit more bearable. I have no skywriting abilities. Fierce. Oh. Oh, I just got put into a scenario. What is going on? I'm so confused.
Speak! Get to the point!
Surge forward, skyward ascent, whirling surge. Second wind.
Your falls will not to with a crowbar, you will live again. Get to the point!
Throw the belongings into the pyre.
I can feel their curse weakening. You must stop them from interfering with the right. The runes will break you. It is done! You rotten bone-speaker dogs cannot deny my place in the halls of valor any longer! You will live again.
Kind of a shame, but I can only leap into Skyhold from Dalaran. That's probably worth a Hearthstone, actually. It's quite a long way to fly. Oh, I managed to tick off some more of the Pillar's reputation decor items earlier today, actually. I think yesterday I got 2 items. I got Ella's item, which is the storage looking thing. And then I got Farmer Fung's item, which is the garden well. And then I finished my reputation with Tina Mudclaw, who gave me that cooking top, the Pandaren cooking table with the 2 hobs on it, which is a really pretty item. So all I have left is to finish Jogu the Drunk's rep to get his keg. And then while I'm there, I'm probably just going to finish the Tiller's reputation all the way to Exalted, because they have mounts and I'm like over halfway through Revered already, so I may as well just keep farming until I get there. On the Trial of the Great Worm. A mission. Yeah. Or on the trail.
Glory to Odin! Until the next battle.
What do you need?
Wonderful. And then otherwise, I can technically go and do my other artifact weapons if I wanted to. I haven't bought these yet. Can do that quickly. Who else doesn't need order resources? I'm going to have to do some Legion World quests soon. There's some easy resource reward ones out there. Oh my goodness. Yuko, I'm actually not using Yuko at all. This should be just about enough. It's another 3 items. What else do warriors get? The shield wall. Kind of nice. This makes me think of like a Game of Thrones, like Great Hall or something. A war table, which has the actual moving pieces on it, and it's animated. It's got like, almost looks like clouds. Don't walk away from me. It's got the replica saga of the Valajar. Another nice memorial looking thing that would be great in a graveyard. And a Forge of Odin, which is probably a lot larger than it looks right there. Not sure what I'd use that for, but it's there nonetheless. I think for speed, I'm actually gonna log onto the rest of my characters, see if I can slowly chip away at their quest lines as well. This is Ezrin. I made her on stream ages ago. Talk about a theme. This was meant to be a vampire character. So she was a blood DK. She's currently Frost because of campaign. And obviously in this particular instance, she looks very much like a Frost Death Knight. But I gave her the pale skin and the dark eyes and the white hair. And for a while she was dressed as a Venthyr. So that plus blood DK was giving Sand Lane vampire type vibes, but I don't love Death Knight very much. I never have. So I do struggle to level her because I just don't find it very interesting. But we've got a mission to fulfill now, so what's going on here? Death Knight Order Hall. We have another we have that same quest line that takes us to Deadwind Pass. That will give us the Unholy Death Knight weapon, I think. Let's do Ruined Kingdom. To go to Stromgard. What's the quickest way to get to Stromgard? That's Arathi Highlands. Or do I just fly? I don't think I can do the tutorial mode. I imagine he won't be there in that version of Arathi Highlands. Maybe I'll just go the old-fashioned way. There's so much rep grind connected to all these decor items. It's true. Yes, that's why it's helpful to have had experience back in older expansions with a character on my account that still exists. Because I did all the hard work back in the day, mostly. Meaning a lot of the reputation locked items were available to me. In certain cases, anyway. I wasn't very good at reputations in Mr. Pandaria. Because I was still fairly new to the game back then. I think I'm just going to fly the old-fashioned way. Oh, it's saying I could go to Twilight Highlands. That's actually very clever. I'll do that. I'm level 2 in Legion, 1 Horde, 1 Alliance, but aside from that, I don't think I've got a DK above level 50. Doesn't come naturally to me. I've never been a huge melee person myself. I've always been partial to a mage, a priest, and a druid. Balanced druid specifically. One of my moderators, Jess, is a long-time Frost Death Knight enjoyer. She's the expert on Death Knight, so anytime I bring my Death Knight on stream, she's like a go-to for knowledge. Here we are.
Seems your Death Lord has finally arrived.
Collect Witherbark troll heads. Death and decay.
Drive the Witherbark tribe from my kingdom, and I will grant you access to the tomb of my father.
Oh, I'm getting lost. I have to say, unfortunately, the classes we've been left with, for the most part, are some of the slower ones. We played Warlock, which is not too bad. Oh, I didn't consider that I'm not max level. Oops. Okay. I can heal myself. One moment, please. I'm making it worse. Okay, well, this might be the end for me. Note to self. I'm level 31. We've done Warlock, who apart from Burning Rush and Gateway, is pretty slow. Paladin, Warrior, and now Death Knight. I mean, I'm finished with Druid. To be honest, Mage is quite slow, but I'm finished with Mage. I've done Rogue, and I've done Monk. So apart from Demon Hunter, across the board we've got some slow pokes left. And I'm going to remember that I'm squishy. I mean, I was kind of getting toasted even just by like 2 of them, though, is my issue. Glacial Advance. Summon glacial spikes from the ground. I should probably have that on my bar. I don't need Taunt. Remorseless Winter. Drain the warmth of life, dealing damage over time and reducing their movement speed. And then I'm also discovering this needs to move. Okay, I need to kill the trolls. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way, with cross DK, so any advice is appreciated. At least I'm not insta-dying now. It's a pretty animation that's brand new that Jess showed us in my Discord yesterday, I think. From Remorseless Winter. That's an elite. I don't have to fight him, so I don't think I'm going to. Damn, this place does feel like a little bit dangerous. Because I'm either going to aggro the elite now, or I'm going to aggro this pack on the left. This way, please. And another friend, and another friend. It's all good, I think. Okay. Okay. So now we actually just need 4 more supplies defiled. Problem is they're all guarded by more of these mobs. I'm actually gonna switch my flying style. Makes it a bit easier flying around in intimate spaces. Any easier ones up for grabs? This one's available. There's one on the table, one there. Just have to go for it, aren't I? Oh, there's another one? Come here. Okay.
Are you here to pay tribute? Stromgard is mine at last. You are fools if you think I'll let my father have it back. Guards, seize them!
I am here to serve.
Treachery! I will bury my axe in the coward's skull!
My patience has worn thin as well. Let's find the prince and be done with this.
Oh no. Oh no. That was a useful ding right there. Handled. Okay. Absorbs are 15% more effective. Successfully interrupting with Mind Freeze grants runic power. That one's kind of nice. Oh, they're friendly.
Stromgarde is mine! I will not give it up to my father or anyone else! I am the prince! How dare you!
Well met. None shall oppose you, Death Lord.
My son, where is Galen? Where is the prince who murdered his king?
We took his life, my lord. The prince left us little choice.
What has become of Stromgarde?
Death and ruin. Time has not been kind to this place.
Then I have failed as both a father and king.
Stromgarde is lost, but there is still hope for this world, if you will join us.
I will do whatever it takes to preserve peace on Azeroth.
Okay. I'm hopeful that this will give us another mission table champion.
Harness your hate. Make it useful.
Two, in fact. Visarion and Trollbane.
I am yours to command.
Oh, never mind.
This war will not
I
be
got
won
Trollbane.
with words.
Visarion's given me his own quest line to do. Okay. I probably have some upgrades, maybe.
We press on.
Oh, I'm too low level, I remember. That is one negative to this, but that's okay. We can level easily enough. What about the mission table? Wait, I don't have any troops. What's going on there? Oh, it's an easy 3 right there. We need to go to Undercity. Honey, I can't go to Silver Moon. What do you mean? Undercity. I'm a little bit confused about this because I am Alliance. I guess I'd take another portal to Twilight Highlands and fly across, maybe? It's going to be a bit of a long flight. And I'm kind of hoping I don't get flagged for PvP at any point because I'm only level 32. Let's try and steer mostly clear of Undercity.
I am here to serve. We'd be ready for a fight. You and I will.
Well, let's hope this is, and this looks like a scenario type thing, so
has waited in chains long enough.
assuming I can just walk in.
The Horde and Alliance may be our allies, but the Ebon Blade does not bend the knee.
I can take the Undercity Guardians. I never knew this was a thing. Why would I if I don't play Death Knight? It's kind of cool that you're infiltrating Undercity though. Down here?
Coltira is being held nearby. We must hurry.
I'm just gonna sneak.
We are here to free you at last, my brother.
Bessarion, is it really you? It has been such a long time.
Indeed, it has. We must hurry before the guards come.
That wasn't so bad.
The Ebon Blade will prevail.
Wonderful. We just got 1,000 resources as well. Knights of the Ebon Blade. Complete 5 Fallen Steeds missions. Got no troops. I don't super need them, to be fair. Now we get another recruit for the mission table.
I shall we do what the living cannot.
I mean, we can probably send this.
Nothing shall stand in our way.
Do we take a 90% chance? I mean, I can't send. I don't have any troops anyway, so I'll take it. Salinar the Horseman, I think might be downstairs or upstairs. Yeah, he is. Let's see what he wants. Neltharian's Lair.
There's work to be done.
Might have a dungeon teleport for that, but I don't think this character. We'll see. Oh, my other recruiter's all the way down here? Oh, they're so far apart. That's alright. Well, at least I've got my other recruiter now. Maybe I should honestly leave this character here with the recruiter so I remember to pick them up. I'm gonna wrap up my stream here for today. Thank you guys for joining. It's been a pleasure as always to have you. I have some content work to do over the weekend, but depending on how much time after that I have, I'll see if I can squeeze in a weekend stream. That would be a nice thing to do. Hang out over the weekend. Otherwise, I'll be live again next week. I usually have a stream schedule ready on my Discord server and on my Twitch channel on Sundays, so look out for that. For now, though, I wish you all a wonderful rest of your Friday. Have a lovely weekend if I don't chat to you before the end of it, and I hope to see you all again very soon. Bye.